Hello, beautiful planner babes, and happy Saturday. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here to join me today. So today I'm just going to do a recap because we are 2 days away from the end of July, and that means that my planner will be done and I will be moving on to my next planner. So this is the Notique cover that I got. I really love it. I'm not sure the name of it. I guess I should look that up before starting my video. But it's Saturday. I wasn't really planning on doing a video. I worked out and came into my office and I'm like, hey, let's do a video. So here we are, and this is what we're doing. And I may be unprepared. But anyway, so I bought this Notique cover shortly after I got my Rosy Life planner because I needed a A5 size to fit it. And so I got this one and I really love it, although I am thinking of ordering me a new planner cover for September, October, November. I'd like to have, I think, a brown cover. I don't even like brown, but I do like the fall vibe, and I do think with the fall stickers and fall vibe that something brown would look really pretty. And I've been looking and I have come across a few, that I really like. Actually, I found a really dark brown one and a really light brown one, so I'm trying to decide on those. But I probably have July to get that figured out. Well, anyway, as you can tell, pretty much everything in my planner inside is from the Rosy Life, including my pen, the bows. I do PR for her. I was using her long before, about a year and a half before I started PRing for her. I love her stuff. So PRing for her or not, I would still probably every day use stickers from the Rosy Life. And I do have a PR code. It's Angie15. It doesn't work on the planners, the subscription boxes, or the theme boxes, but it does work on all the extras. So when she puts kits out, anything that's left over from it, if you just want to buy the pet tape, if you just want to buy the sticker pack, any of that, you can go in and buy bits and pieces, and you can use code Angie15 for your discount on that. But anyway, so I do decorate the pockets, and I try to change those out every month with whatever kit I'm using for the month, or I do pick some that I just love, because like I've kept this one in here, and it was from one of the book theme boxes because I love books, and this one also, books, coffee, and planners. And then I think she's really cute with her book. Hey, this time I guess it looks like I kind of just did a book theme, and then I got my 2 new pins. But anyway, let's get into the planner. And I think I'm going to take it out so that we have more room to work and I'm not trying to fight the planner case. And I do have my bow that I use. I use that on the, the bow, the big pink bow. that I use on the weekly page. So let's start. So I do have these two cards in here, Consistency, Not Perfection, and the I Love Me card. And I do keep those in the front plastic cover. And then every month I do change this cover piece out too. It's just a vellum, and I change it out to match the kit. I started out the year with the Advent box, and this was a dashboard in there, so I just taped it in. And then I did the 2025 out of the Advent box. And then I did this one, Be the Girl Who Decides to Go for It. And this was part 1, January to June in the Rosy Life Planner, the A5 size. And then I taped this one in, Strong Women Never Give Up. We might need a coffee, we might need a good cry. We might need a day in bed, but we will always come back stronger. Love that. And then I didn't really do anything. We got these stickers, and I put them in here, and I had big plans for this page. I honestly don't even remember what the plans were, and obviously I never followed through with those plans. So we will see if the next planner I can figure something out for it. And I am going to do a video on obviously setting up my new planner, but I'm also going to go through my planner stack and what I've used this year and so far for the first 6 months, and what I plan to use for the next 6 months. So, and then I do utilize this page. I do love these pages in planners. And I put holidays, I put birthdays, I put anniversaries, and I do look at it every day, every week to see what I have coming up to put in my planner. And the stickers here were from the Advent calendar. And then, no, excuse me. Here, I started out with paying off debt, getting fit, and I don't honestly remember what I was tracking here. I have a Make Things Happen sticker, but I don't remember what I was tracking here. So these are the days that I paid off stuff or paid on them. And these were the days I actually worked out. And these were the days I actually think I was tracking reading here. Or we were getting ready to move. And so I was tracking packing, cleaning, doing work on the house, whatever it may be. I honestly don't remember. And as you can tell, I did January and February for both. And then I think I just forgot this page was here because I'm not used to habit trackers. But you'd think after 2 months, I'd have the habit of habit tracking. But anyway, and then I had a saying here that I read every morning, an intentional saying. And so I did that. But obviously, when I stopped doing this, I also forgot that this was here. And I definitely need to get back into having this in my planner and reading it every morning. And then here, I was trying to track bills for the quarter. And as you can see, that lasted the first part of January till the 17th. And I didn't continue on, so obviously that doesn't work. So maybe I'll have to figure something out for this pages. And then we obviously did January, February, I didn't even decorate. I don't know why. Then we decorated for March. And then I did not do anything for the quarter review. Or next quarter coming up. April, May, June. Did not do anything on that page. We did decorate for April. We did decorate for May. And we did decorate for June. And then I actually got these little pen holder things off Temu. It was the first time I ever ordered on there. And I saw these and they were like $1.50 and you got like 6 of them. And I actually love them to put extra pins, keep hold of extra pins. So I did do June. And then we started January weekly. And I did, doesn't look like I wrote anything this week for January, but these are all sticker kits that I got from the Rosy Life Planner. And it looks like here's another week that I did not plan. But I just love all these gorgeous, gorgeous stickers. And as you can tell, I mean, I try to plan weekly. I try and at least get stickers down. This week I didn't even plan anything at all either. But, you know, it doesn't always work out. I'm not too hard on myself. I definitely, May, that week I didn't plan. I don't really have a ton of stuff to plan. And I will kind of talk about that in, and I didn't plan here, so I taped these two together. Oh, I did the wrong week, I think. So I ended up taping those together. But I will definitely talk about in my next video. Did not plan this week in June. I think I talked about that. But I will definitely talk about that in my video where I do my lineup for the next 6 months and what kind of worked and kind of didn't. And then this week, I do believe I am going to leave blank because it is actually in my next planner also. I thought about maybe decorating both of them just to finish this planner out, but then I thought, I don't know if I want to do that. So I think I'm actually going to tape these 2 pages together and move into the next planner on today or tomorrow, actually. So then we start my journaling pages. And always at the beginning of the year, I really, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm going to journal. And all these stickers too are also the pet tapes from the Rosy Life Planner. And then we get about halfway through January, kind of tapered off a little bit. And then by the end of January, there's days I wasn't doing. And then the end of January, didn't do any at all. And then I did my February dashboard from the Rosy Life Planner. And kind of here and there. The thing is, for journaling for me, is in here this week I didn't, or that one I didn't even decorate. I kind of live a boring life. I honestly No decorations, nothing. So February, 1st of the month, I guess I'm going to start out strong. And by the end of the month, I don't. I don't really have much to to journal. I really get up every morning. Tea break time. Hold on. There. Much better. I get up in the morning, you know, and I don't really go anyplace. I don't really do anything. In March, I don't think I did much of anything at all because we were in the process of moving. And here, after we got moved in, I kind of journaled once. But it's like I don't have much to say. There's another one. And to kind of force myself to come in and journal every day is hard. And I think I'm going to start using these pages the next 6 months as something, well, more like scripting than journaling. I do, like when we have family events, I do journal. And so April, you know, and when I go visit my grandkids. And then here, I did use my stickers from the Paper Boutique, Leah's shop, and these are just gorgeous. And I put them down, and I didn't even journal that week. And I'm so sad about that because I love her stickers. I also PR for her. And she's actually going, she has her spring and her summer ones are coming out. And then she's going to be working on some fall ones. These are all from her over at Paper Boutique. And there you can use code PAPER, P-A-P-E-R, and then PR20. So P-A-P-E-R, PR20. And her stuff is just gorgeous. And then here we use some Wrong because my bestie Brittany sent me some Wrong pet tape that I just loved, and so I put that up in it this week. But yeah, so, and then here I hadn't started getting my kit from the Rosy Life, so I don't have the monthly one because we had moved. So I actually cut this off of another dashboard and tried to tape it to this, and I wasn't really happy with how it turned out, but it's okay. And so this goes into May, where May is one of my busiest months, and literally, and that's one of the things. The thing is by evening time, I don't really want to journal. That nothing happened during the day, I don't really want to journal. Which is why I think in the next 6 months, I'm going to use it more of a wake up, scripting, writing how I want the day to go, writing what I want to accomplish. I guess, oh, here I was doing tarot card draw. So I was doing that, and I will talk a little bit more about what's going to happen with that in the next 6 months. So here I was writing my card of the day in here. These ones were an oracle deck I was using. And I do think these were all Rosy Life Planner pet tape. And then here, was some more. These ones, I believe, are wrong ones that Brittany had sent. And then we're into June, this last month. And then once again, obviously, I wrote, at least I wrote that I went to Home Goods and Costco. That's important. And then here are some more of Leah's Paper Boutique. And then here I used them with Leah's stickers from Paper Boutique and Leela's pet tape from Leela's journals. Oh my goodness. Hello, all the L's. But I love how that turned out. That was gorgeous. This pet tape is, or washi tape that I use. And I talk about that in my videos too. And I don't get all the L's messed up. And I do apologize to you ladies. Tongue twister. And then this is my last week's in June, which I said I didn't even set up my weekly. And this week is the last week. And I'm kind of doing a little bit more of the scripting. I'm doing a little bit more of stuff I want to do. Kind of writing a little bit more lists. And then we just have the last 2 days. And then actually we have June 30th, which I will probably do to finish out because I do not have the June 30th in the next planner. But there's that. And then back here, I was considering getting a digital calendar. One of the big ones, Skylight or Hearth and Home. And I was trying to write out some things that I wanted to track on it to see if it was even worth it. I also thought about adding these things to just my regular planner. But, I mean, I guess we'll kind of talk about that also in what I'm trying to do for the next 6 months. And then here I do lists of things that we had just moved into the house, and I was trying to write out lists of things I wanted to do in each room. As you can see, I've accomplished about 2, 4, 6 of them. And then here's some stuff that I've got to finish up. So that is January to June in my Rosy Life planner, and using my beautiful Notique planner cover. And that is where we are at for these first 6 months. So thank you guys for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate all the hearts, all the love, all the comments, and all the followers. I do have Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube channel. They are all Planning with Angie Today. And I pretty much put the same content on all 3. But sometimes I do a few different things here and there. So if you want to join me on any other platforms to watch my videos, I definitely appreciate it. Appreciate all the love, all the subscribers, and all the new friends I'm making. I am grateful for you guys. All my channels are really growing, and I'm glad that you are a part of my week every week. All right, lovely ladies, we will see you in the next one. Bye.